In this video, we'll talk about the different base options you have for building your cabinets. I can select the base I want using this drop-down menu, and you'll see four options. There's a no base option, a pedestal base, a ladder base, or I can choose legs or castors. If I choose no base, the side panels extend the full height of the cabinet. And I can adjust the height of the kick space under the face frame using this cell. You would typically notch out the side panels for the kick space. If I set the kick space height to 0, then there wouldn't be any kick space under the cabinet, and it'd be basically a box. The second option would be to build a pedestal base. This is any kind of a customized pedestal base, and it can have any kind of height of the kick space or depth, either on the front, the left, or the right sides. Here's an illustration that shows a pedestal base that is flushed up with the outer side panels. If you build a pedestal base, it's best to probably set this this setting here such that the side panels are flush with the bottom panel. That way the cabinet box will just set, the bottom panel and the side panels will rest on top of the pedestal base. If you set this to flush with the face frame, then the side panels will line up with the bottom edge of the face frame here, and chances are this pedestal will sit on top of will rest solely on the bottom edge of the side panels. So if you build a pedestal base, the best option probably would be to set this setting here flush with the bottom panel. Now this cabinet will rest, the bottom panel be flush with the side panels here, and the whole cabinet box will set flush with the top of the pedestal base. Another option you can use is to use a ladder base. Ladder base is typically used in a set of kitchen cabinets where the base unit is built on site, and all your cabinet boxes will be mounted on top of a single base unit. That makes it really nice for leveling your cabinets, and it makes installation of your cabinets very easy. Again, with a ladder base, it's best to adjust this setting up here so that you're using a flush with the bottom panel setting. That way your cabinet box will rest on top of the ladder base. And you can read what the height of your ladder base will be. So for example, in this using this example, if I wanted a 4-inch height of kick space under the face frame, my ladder base needs to be 4 5/8 inches tall, such that it'll rest underneath the bottom panel. The fourth option would be to use any kind of legs or castors, and in that case you'll just simply mount any kind of purchased or manufactured customized legs or castors that you want. And again, in this case, it really doesn't really matter so much what this setting is, because these legs and castors will set inside, typically be mounted under the bottom panels. So it really doesn't matter which of these settings you use. In fact, it's probably preferable to set it to the flush with the face frame. That way you have a box that sits where the side panels line up with the bottom of the face frame. Whichever option you choose, it's always best to use your construction preferences sheet here and scroll down and select the kind of base that you'll typically use for your cabinets, And then of course I can import these settings directly into any of the cabinets that I want. And if you're need some more information, there's always some illustrations here to help you, guide you through some of these settings. And you can also refer back to the illustrated construction guide. You can also, on the construction preferences sheet, you can click this Help Me Decide button. That'll take you to a matrix that shows you the different options, the different cabinet base options relative to the different types of back panel options. So for example, if I were to click on this option D5, here's some illustrations that show how that cabinet is constructed. In this case, the side panels extend the full height of the cabinet, and the back panel is installed with dado joints all the way around the top, sides, and the bottom. And if you like that particular option, you can import it into your construction preferences sheet, and from there I can go ahead and pick any of the cabinets that I want, and I can import those settings. So that makes it really easy to be consistent with all your cabinets, and it reduces a lot of the need to go back and make individual changes on all your individual cabinets. And if you need more information too, you can always click the construction settings guide, and that'll open up this illustrated guide for reference. And also, if you this guide is installed with your software, you can get to it by just right-clicking on your desktop icon, and you'll see it listed there along in the folder with your software.